There's the hair. Okay, welcome back. It's Christmas time. So I decided that we should finish up the 7 Deadly Sins series and kind of tie it in with Christmas. And so today being our 4th Deadly Sin video, and it is going to be greed. Why not do Mr. Scrooge? Because he's the worst. And not only can we do greed, but we're also going to tie that into pride. So, but you'll see that in a second. Hang in there. It should be pretty easy. It's stuff that you can find at any Halloween store or any like makeup store that you might have, like for theater makeup in your city. If you're in Utah, then that would be TaylorMade. You should really go check them out if you live in Utah. They are awesome. I don't have any makeup on right now. My hair is up in a wig cap. We're ready to go. So let's get started. So first off, I want to block out my eyebrows. I'm just going to protect them. So a good way to protect your eyebrows, if you're going to be putting latex or anything, any form of adhesive close to any kind of hair, you want to cover that up or protect it. If not, it's going to be ripped right out when you're trying to take that prosthetic off or whatever it is that's close to that hair. And so I just like to use Elmer's glue. It's a cool little trick. You can use it to block your eyebrows out, or just to, it kind of seals them away so you don't rip your eyebrows off. So just add a couple of layers of that. It's nothing fancy. We're not trying to make them disappear. We're just trying to make sure that they're protected. While we're waiting for these to dry, I'm going to kind of talk about the prosthetics that we have. These are from just like Halloween time. I'm sure I got these at Walmart, like nothing special. They're not going to be great. They weren't made for my face. They're just like a generic prosthetic. So this is just like a normal witch nose. Nothing too special about that. Do you like my manicure? So pretty. Nothing too special about it, and we're just gonna glue that onto our face. Scrooge typically has like a pretty long nose, or at least the one I'm gonna start to create. And then why not add a chin piece too that looks kind of gross. So we are going to pour up some latex and build a stronger, like a bigger brow bone. That way it kind of, like I'm adding on a bigger nose, I'm adding on a bigger chin, and I kind of just want to make it just balance it all out. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some of that latex, and we're just going to cover up this area right here. Okay, take your cotton ball apart or whatever it is that you have, and then you can start just like adding it on. You can feel around your own head to see where your brow bone is, and then just kind of add on to that. And I'm going to take this little metal spatula, and we're going to try to start blending it to your skin and forming that brow bone. That's basically all you're going to do. And you're just going to add latex, cotton balls, and more latex to get it to the way that you want it to be. So we're going to take our trusty Pros-Aid and oh, that was a workout. Okay, so I'm going to line the outside of this prosthetic with the Pros-Aid, and then we're also going to do that to my face. I'm just going to see if this will transfer over. Okay, so now that's on very well. Oh, my ears. Gosh, there is so much pressure for my nose. I feel like I have the worst stuffy nose right now, and I like can feel the pressure like all the way up here, and my ears need to pop. Ah, this is horrible. Okay. So I have this Benai Regal stipple. I never can remember the name of this stuff. Basically, we're going to use it just like we use Prosade, where it's like with different layers. It's just basically latex. So you could use just normal latex if you want. We're going to create some wrinkles. So what you want to do, if you have more people to help you, that would be great. You're going to want to stretch out your skin as much as you can. And you're going to add the latex to that skin. And then you're going to let it dry. We're going to be using these later. Look how cute. So that's drying. Okay, we're going to add another layer. Make sure to keep the skin nice and tight. Okay. And dry. Do it again. And dry. And do you see that? It should start creating wrinkles. Or something like that. Oh yeah, there we go. Hee hee. Now we're going to paint the whole entire face. So we're going to take that same concealer and we're just going to color the rest of the face in with it. I'm going to take the Skin Illustrator palette, and it has different skin tones on it. We're going to take a darker brown, and we're going to try to create some wrinkles. I'm just going to use a tiny little brush to try to outline the wrinkles. That we've been creating. So try to squint up your face, and wherever you see like little lines, go ahead and draw right where those lines are at. Yeah, that took a while. So I've added some wrinkles, I've added some liver spots, and now we're going to add some crazy eyebrows right here. I'm going to take some crepe wool and, oh, I need scissors. Oops. I have some already pre-cut here, so hopefully this will work. I'm just going to use some Prosade. So take your Prosade, line whatever areas you want to have hair on. And you take your crepe, your hair or whatever, and this helps kind of push it to the sticky stuff. Hope that is not working very well. Come on, old man. It's still there. Oh my gosh. It's all over my fingers. It's in my mouth. Can't breathe out of my nose. He also has some crazy sideburns, so let's add those too. Here we go. This is a lot longer. the other ones, but I don't have my scissors, so we're just gonna roll with it. And we're gonna add some crazy sideburns here. Love again, then this is terrifying. Oh my gosh, we're all shaking here. I got too excited. I got too excited. Okay, let's darken my eyelids. I don't even know if I explained which kind of Scrooge I'm going for, but we're going to do the, well, like the best one that I could find. It was like the one that, the Disney one, where I think Jim Carrey's his voice, this guy. Do it. That guy. Kind of. Sure. Why not? This palette is your handy dandy palette. If there's anything you should get in this world, it's this one. It comes with a million beautiful different shades, and I use this all the time. I'm serious. I use this palette all the time. I'm very fond of it. We're going to take a nice little brush, like this one. Is that going to... I can't zoom in with one hand. And we're just going to get like a warmer brown color to go right here. Kind of darken this area. Create more of that hooded look. Okay. I'm going to put my costume on. Yes! 1 second. Bag. Where is this page? They got full last time. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay. We're gonna get our Scrooge hair on. Except this is kind of like a modern cute Scrooge hair, so hopefully this works. It doesn't look too pretty. But yeah, there we have it, folks. Scrooge. Let's try to mess this up a little. These wriglets are a little too cutesy. Good old Scrooge. I'm sure he... Oh my gosh, what was on that? I'm sure he had a pipe, but this Scrooge likes a cigar. You have seen The Christmas Carol, or at least the Muppets one. Do yourself a favor, go watch it. It's a classic. But in that, he gets visited by his friend Marley, and he tells him that if he doesn't start fixing up his act, then he is going to spend all eternity like Marley, which is basically all like chained up and whatever it was that he has going on for him. He's spending all eternity in a hell because he was so horrible. But, so today, since Scrooge is greedy and prideful, we're going to do a look that shows what he would look like if he didn't change his ways and have the spirit of Christmas in him to help him become a better person. But we're going to do a look that'll show what would have happened to him if he didn't and stayed as prideful as his friend, what's his face? Marley. So, we are going to kind of get all a little bit more comfy. It had to something broke. Oh, it's all my pennies. And we're going to do a little bit of a... We gotta make this dude look a little more dead than alive. And today we're going to use this TV paint stick. It's from Krylon. It's so cool. Ugh, this stupid hair. And we're going to kind of use it to make our skin a little more pale, almost ghost white. And we're just going to rub that all over our skin. I've been adding a little more white to this, as you can tell that there's still a lot of warmth to it, but that is fine because this guy is going to be dead pretty soon. We're just going to add a little bit more white to him. Okay, take any fluffy brush you've got, and we're gonna go for the darkest shade of the palette, and we are just going to darken up these eyes to really make us look as dead as possible. Go up here, darken that up a little. It's like everywhere that we had any warmth or anything, we're going to now cover that up with darker stuff. Let's add some. It look like a corpse. Okay, and why not? I brought a little bit of mossy stuff. We're gonna glue it to our face because, you know, we've been dead for so long, so why not get like a little moldy too while we're at it. We're getting our Prostate out again, and we're just going to stipple that around really wherever you want to add that mossy stuff. Okay. Alright, let's use the Mayron tooth effect stuff. Gotta make sure your teeth are nice and dry. So jeez. As Wicked is playing in the background. Okay, so this is kind of a quicker look just because you're taking a look we've already done and we're just going to make it look a little more dead. I can't really fix the hair, so we're going to keep that hat on. We're going to pretend that you can wear hats all into eternity. Alright, I got these cool little chains we're going to use for this part. Add some chains here. Woo! Gonna add another chain around my neck. We're Marley and Marley. I really don't know that song. Let's listen to that song.
Advantage of the poor, just ignored the needy. We specialized in causing pain.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. They don't have this whole bandage thing, but I think my dad's going here. Dad!
What?
I'm filming! Come here!
Is that you or is it a ghost?
Dad, come here! See, it's gonna scare him. I'm so done. Oh, that felt good.